Hey adventurers. I don't know if you're hearing the fan right now or the dog outside, or we're just gonna have to deal with it because it's summer and things change during the summer. I also made a list of the things that I need to talk about based off of the videos of Anna and Lauren. Anna, I'm really glad to see you this week. A bit sad that I didn't get to see any of the other girls this week apart from you and Lauren, but you know, I'm glad that you're here. I'm building off a couple of things that you guys said. I'll start off first with something that Lauren discussed, which is VidCon, because I think it's a little bit more technical as compared to all the other topics. Okay, so VidCon. I know that you messaged me on Facebook or posted on my wall on Facebook asking if I'm still going, and the answer to that is I still plan to go. I still plan to go because I'm also looking into flights, and I actually am hoping to get a flight on the 25th, which is I don't know if you're ahead of me. I think you're ahead of me, but maybe um, no hours. So if you leave on the 24th, I leave on the 25th. We probably get around maybe a day or less. Actually, I think less because, or maybe it depends on the flight that I get, because the cheaper it goes, the more stops there will be, and yeah. So that is what I'm looking into. The thing is, I know that you're getting into LA. My problem is my mom is actually now in New York. I mean, she lives there now, and if I get to LA on the 25th, she's not sure if she can go out there at that date or at all. So I might have to like settle into New York first, which means that I might not get in. I might get into the United States in general on like the 26th, but if I do go to New York first, I don't know how that'll affect things. Um, and there's also the issue of I'm saving. I really am. I even got like I'm applying for a credit card so that I can loan some money, but I am really not sure about how much I'm going to be able to pull together by that time, because if you think about it, I should be buying a plane ticket now around this month before the month ends. And I still haven't been able to do that. And a friend of mine, an office mate of mine, is actually also going to the United States to New York around 2 weeks later than me, and he's kind of convincing me to like take the same flight as his, but I really can't because it's not VidCon anymore at that time. So anyway, those are the things that are going on. I really do still plan to go, but if you know what, to be safer, Lauren, if you manage to somehow get in contact with your friend from Sweden to come with you to VidCon, then she can take my place as a third person. At least that way, it's not just you and Kat, and it's not going to be like a bloat in your budget. And just to be safe, really, seriously, assume that I won't be able to come, because I don't want to promise you guys so much and then not be able to deliver. So that's the thing. Just let me know if you want to talk about this off. Definitely we're going to talk about this, but yeah, that's so far. Next is Hunger Games. I actually got to listen to an audiobook, Until the Reaping of the Hunger Games, and it was pretty good. And since I don't have the time to actually go buy, or the money to go buy and read the Hunger Games, because I'm still working on Clash of Kings for Game of Thrones, I've decided to just borrow my friend's audiobook for it and listen to that. I'm working on it. I'm planning to like just sleep into it before I sleep, and just listen to that before next week. And then accents, yes, I agree that we do have different accents. I don't know what mine sounds like to you guys, because this is how I normally talk, and sometimes I might have a different accent when I'm with different people, in my life. So yeah. And Secret World of Ariete, yes, you should definitely go watch it like as soon as you can. The thing is, the funny thing about that is that, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned it, that it was based on The Burrowers, which is one of Tom Felton's first films, and there was actually Ariete in that film as well, but this is like a different take on it. And to be honest, there's a term here in Filipino, and we call it bitin, bitin, and basically that means it still feels like a cliffhanger. If you watch at the end and you kind of feel like, it's not enough. I'm not satisfied. There should be more. So yeah, that's how it felt like. And last but not least, Anna, since this is the first time seeing you in a while, I was surprised by your news that you switched majors. I know that you kind of talked about it, I guess, a bit in a previous video. Um, but I actually find it interesting, history. And I actually find history before. I have a short story to tell that I didn't really think that I would be into history. Like, I had friends from high school that were so into history, they would buy books, like actual really thick books that cost more than novels, definitely, of just history of like the Holocaust and World War II, and I never thought I would get into that. I mean, it didn't sound interesting to me, like wars. But not just that, just different parts of history. And then suddenly I was into everything from Egypt to the Roman Empire to the wars to the 60s, everything. It was just, I know a little bit about different things, but I don't know anything as extensively as you probably will in your course, so I'm really interested about that. So let me know how that goes, and yeah, your birthday's not in 2 weeks, it is in 2 months, but just in case you don't pop up during that time, an advance happy birthday. So that's it, guys. I will try to do something about that poster. Let's see if I can have time to make a poster. Until then, this has been the really long video and an upload. And the reason why it's a Thursday, by the way, I don't think I explained, it's a Thursday. I know it's Christmas Day and not Friday. And the reason is because I'm going out again tomorrow for a dinner with my friend who celebrated her birthday same day as my brother. And since we haven't seen each other for a really long time, I couldn't say no, and I didn't want to miss you guys because I don't know how tired I'll be tomorrow because it's been a really, really, really long week. And I guess I'll explain more about what's been happening to me next week when that topic isn't as extensive as VidCon. Alright, keep calm and adventure on, girls. Bye!